Hundreds of American criminals have been hiding out thinking they're safe in Mexico. Until now. An elite Mexican task force is tracking them down.
He took off running.
Don't move! Got the car.
What made you decide to come across the border?
Trying to get out of Dodge. You took off.
Nobody want to be in jail.
And returning them to the U.S. to face justice.
These guys are on the hunt.
Don't move.
I was dying inside. Well,
Don't be rich. We'll come back to your head.
The Fugitive Hunters.
¿Cómo se ve? ¿Ese güey? ¿Es ese güey? ¿No?
No, apenas morrido.
The Fugitive Hunters are on routine patrol in Mexicali.
¿Ese?
¿Quién?
No, güey. Pues son los morros, güey.
So every time they go out on patrol, they have a list of fugitives that they're always on the lookout for. What are the things you like about this job?
Pues más que nada andar en la calle, ¿no? Más que nada andar en la calle y combatir la delincuencia.
Ah, sí, no sabes lo que va a pasar.
Sounds like a hot lead.
Es la verdad.
Joel Floriano. Y si lo buscas en internet, ahí sale como Most Wanted.
Most wanted.
The U.S. Marshals Task Force needs your help finding a parolee at large. This is 32-year-old Joel Floriano. He has an extensive criminal history that includes murder, burglary, and vehicle theft. Floriano is 5 foot 9 inches tall, weighs 170 pounds, and has numerous tattoos.
Yeah, this is Joel from Bakersfield, California. Wanted for parole violation. His criminal record, oh man, murder, burglary, and vehicle theft.
Oh, homicidio.
In 2005, Joel Floriano was convicted of manslaughter during a robbery gone wrong and spent 7 years in prison. He's currently wanted for parole violation.
He's a violent criminal and is highly dangerous. Right here it says call the U.S. Marshals.
The Fugitive Hunters have been looking for him for over a year, and they finally got a lead.
Where did that information come from?
De un informante.
Que vive en una casa de 2 pisos.
The agents head to the neighborhood where Floriano has been spotted.
I think this is the house right here. There's cameras all around. You see on the 2 corners? There's 2 cameras, both are pointing to the street. It seems like they're pretty paranoid. They're taking pictures of the license plates on these vehicles near the house.
Les sale...
Sí, güey. Este man que sí son parientes, güey. Mira, guacha. Joel Floriano sí tiene familia los...
They're getting a lot of information on his Facebook page.
De Bakersfield, sí, güey. Son sus parientes, sí, güey.
People put things on social media, on Facebook, and they don't understand that. One day that could convict them, that could lead police officers to a location or to capture them.
El Picaco está afuera y el Centra son de ellos.
So they just ran the plates. The owners are Joel's dad and mom. Oh, this is good news because they've been looking for him for over a year now. So they're moving away because they don't want to draw too much attention, especially with all those cameras in the house. They're meeting up with the team a few blocks away from Joel Street.
Yo creo que un 90% de probabilidad que sea él.
Floriano.
I've never seen this guy so excited.
Ahí lo estamos buscando desde julio del año pasado. Hasta ahorita que los compañeros consiguieron algo. En toda la cuadra vive mucha familia. Que pues entonces hay que esperar que salga.
The whole family lives on that street. They don't want to capture him on that street because the family could become aggressive and put up a fight. They have to wait till Joel leaves the house to go to a store away from that street.
en la mañana temprano. Al parecer se va a hacer la vigilancia, es lo que indicó ahorita el comandante. Y a ver si mañana sale.
The fugitive hunters believe they have a location for Joel Floriano. Convicted of manslaughter from Bakersfield, California, he's been on the run for 2 years.
Tú vas a tener el visor de la casa. Darnos un aviso de que miraste a la persona, de que pues ya nosotros te damos el apoyo. Ok, muy bien.
I'm noticing that the officers are very focused and getting serious about apprehending this fugitive. Joel, is he dangerous? Can he be armed and violent?
A todas las personas que tienen orden de aprehensión las consideramos armadas y violentas y se quiere defender para no ir a la cárcel.
Ajá.
Puede que se malinterprete, nosotros vamos vestidos de civiles,
Right.
así lo manejan los narcotraficantes, entonces se puede malinterpretar.
They think that you guys are a cartel. They could come out with weapons and fire against you guys.
Así es, tenemos que estar preparados todo el tiempo de cualquier situación.
The team will set up a stakeout with 3 vehicles on the street nearby and hope that Floriano will come out of his house.
They don't want to take a chance of arresting Joel inside his house because if he's not there, they could blow their chances of catching him for good.
A ver si podemos ver a los salvajes. Allá donde no se el cantón, porque no va a ser que se asomen o algo.
They're stationed up right here in the front so they can see if he walks out of the house. The foreman says that Joel hardly leaves the house, so there's no telling. I mean, this could be a long day for them.
¿Qué voy a salir?
No, pues, ¿qué quieres apostar?
Más cosas.
Bueno. Te apuesto unos descuentos a que no sale. Tal vez le toque al turno de la tarde.
Tengo la corazonada que sí va a hacer.
Es que no puedo creerlo, güey. Que el vato como está desasuado, nadie lo ha visto aquí. Es que yo pienso que no sale para nada, güey.
¿Qué onda, mano? El picando está. Pero puede que ande el jefe ahorita jalando.
O pudiera haber seguido con él, güey.
Toma, güey.
45 minutes into the stakeout.
Con las características más o menos. ¿Sí te parece?
¿Qué onda, güey?
Ahí va saliendo el morro, viene para este rumbo.
O tiene la pinche cara tatuada y el cuello tatuado, güey.
Los brazos, todo tiene tatuado ese güey.
Ahí va llegando, Va en una camioneta gris.
Síguelo, sí que lo vamos a traer en las 3 horas.
All right, they just saw him pull out in a silver van, and he's driving off. They have no idea if he's armed or how he'll react if he's cornered.
Y la acera va.
Aquí ando atrás de ti.
Va a hacerle la parada.
Controlo.
They're trying to pull him over.
Oye, no está parando el vehículo.
He's not stopping.
The fugitive hunters are trying to apprehend the man they believe is Joel Floriano, convicted for manslaughter in Nevada. He's wanted for parole violation.
Ya se detuvo, ya se paró.
We're pulling him over now. That might be Joel. Let's go.
Volteate, güey. Pon la mano atrás, güey.
Pon la mano atrás.
Revisamos.
Oye, ¿tú traes una bronca en Estados Unidos, no? No. ¿Seguro?
Seguro.
Floriana.
Me llamo José Lozano Martínez, ahí está mi identificación.
He's given a different name, not Joel.
Revisa la foto. ¿A la foto?
Estoy no, viejo.
No sé, güey.
creo que no, güey.
They're checking photos that the marshal sent of Joel, and this guy looks different.
Floriano, ¿cómo es que no, tío?
He keeps insisting his name is Joel.
Estoy haciendo mentiras, soy doble, ¿no? Ok.
They're gonna take him to headquarters to try and confirm his identity. He seems pretty nervous. He's sweating a lot. The sweat is pouring down his face. Your body doesn't lie.
Pero usted habla inglés, ¿no?
When I first saw him, he made eye contact with me, and he looks very pissed off. The first thing to do is send the mugshots to the marshals to get verification.
Mira la cámara. Hacia el lado derecho. ¿Tu derecha?
They say you're wanted by the U.S. Marshals. Do you know anything about that? Did you ever live in the States?
I have nothing to say.
You have nothing to say? Where'd you learn English?
Televista.
Televista.
Ok, nombre completo.
José Lozano.
He's saying his name is Jose Lozano Martinez.
Joel Floriano Jr. ¿Correcto? ¿Cómo se llama?
So they're looking at those tattoos on his face.
Se la borró.
¿Qué más, Simón? Si eres tú, Floriano. Eres tú. Se borró lo de ti, ¿o qué?
¿Qué onda, Floriano? ¿Qué es agua?
No, mi me llamo José Lozano.
Te llamas Joel Floriano, güey. No la juegues, güey. Te aventaste un tiro en Bakerfield, güey. Y por eso te agarraron, güey. Te buscó el probation y te pelaste.
The team is sure that it's Joel, but they have to wait for confirmation from the U.S. Marshals before they can take him to the border and send him back to the States. And they're trying to get in touch with his family so they can come pick up his car.
Ahí hay una mujer que se llama Amorcito. ¿Ella es tu novia? Sí, es mi esposa. ¿Para que venga con el carro?
Sí, para que venga.
Amorcito.
Quisiera hablar conmigo.
¿Con tu hijo?
Soy un hombre de familia. Muy bien.
Sí.
The team gets a positive ID from the U.S. Marshals.
So the Marshals confirm that it's Joel?
Ajá, así es.
Con los tatuajes y las
Con las fotos y los tatuajes que todavía tiene en su cuerpo.
Okay.
Así es.
Tu papá es el luchador, el Joel.
Joel Floriano.
The agents know Floriano's father as Prince Joel, the famous professional wrestler.
I blame myself, because I don't spend too much time with him for a long time. I make a living out of professional wrestling. I wrestle all over the United States and Mexico. But he pretty much alone, Bakersfield is a little town. It's a tough town. It's a lot of gang members over there. Inside prison, he turned into beast, inside. A really bad person. But little by little, he's changing.
So you're happy you got him?
Así es.
¿Qué venía a hacer? Oye, sobre eso.
Ya lo damos por perdido ya.
Brother, take this picture to put in the Mexican news here. Because this was a big case to catch Joel.
Don Floriano, ¿le dieron soda? Sí, una soda. Soda, pero damos también.
Muchas gracias. Pásale por allá, no creer esto.
Allá afuera, bueno, más, pues ahí lo dirías,
Muchas gracias, señor.
Vale.
No he venido para acá.
No me dio por el carro, güey.
How old is your son?
A year, 2 months.
Was he born here in Mexicali? His one question I asked was, what about my kid? What about my wife? Can they come see me? Am I going to get to see them before they take him across the border. And the answer is no.
¿Y quién es el nombre que te estás poniendo? El nombre que te estás poniendo, de José. Yo. O sigue, con lo mismo. Hasta la muerte.
Their number one mission right now is to get Joel to the border.
Yo, no sé, a la hora de entregarlo también hay que tener cuidado. Con el círculo de amistades que
So they're moving very fast right now because they want to limit the chance that any of his friends or family will come and try to stop them from handing him over to the marshals. Their number one mission right now is to get Joel to the border.
The fugitive hunters are racing to turn Joel Floriano over to U.S. law enforcement.
They're moving very fast right now. It's a violent case like this. They gotta take more precaution. They made it. Right around this corner is the border crossing.
¿Eh? Es algo rapidito, jefe. Si quiere despedirse, hasta adelante, Si quiere despedirse, adelante. Usted ya sabe el delito que trae, ya sabe todo el procedimiento. ¿Se quiere despedir de los niños? Le vamos a dar esa atención, nunca lo hacemos,
Pero ¿quién eres, güey? Nomás diga su nombre.
Joel Floriano. Ok, con eso.
The dad's running to get the wife and the kid.
No costaba nada, güey. No te costaba nada decir lo que está pasando.
They're giving a special exception here so Joel can say goodbye to his wife and his kid.
Buenas tardes.
Sad to see that. I mean, his wife and his kids are going to suffer without a dad. You know, and his father was promising Joel that, don't worry, I'm going to take care of your child. I'm going to take care of them. Listen to the clanging of the gate as people constantly cross the border, and Joel's about to cross the border one last time. How many years did he spend in prison?
Well, in and out since he's 15.
And he's, how old is he now?
34.
34. And what got him in prison in the first place?
He killed someone.
He killed someone?
Yeah.
He did? Yeah. So how many years did he spend for that?
He got 3.5 for manslaughter and 4 for that gun. When he got out, he only spent like a month out and go back, doing another, I think, 5 years.
All that time?
Yeah. Inside prison. He's not belong to the gang anymore, you know. You got out the gang, you're gonna be dead. So 6 months before he got released, 9 guys against him. And he fight and he got stabbed 19 times.
He got stabbed 19 times in prison?
Yeah, and
by his gang that he was in?
He spent almost 3 weeks in coma. When he got out, if he stay in Bakersfield, he might be dead or doing life right now. That's why he runs. That's the reason he came over to Mexico to change, you know. He got married, he got his kid. He takes his tattoos out of his face. He's worked to a jewelry store. He building his house. He said that, you know what, I'm barely started to live a good life, and I don't want to let him go. You know what, I'm not proud of his life there, you know, but I'm proud about what he's doing in the end.
It must have been something. One day, he's just working with you, going to his job, and then that same day,
you know,
you're watching him cross the border.
Let me tell you, I never hear my son scared like this time. He really scared. You know how the gang people are
supposed to stay in gangs for life.
Yeah. And I don't know if I'm going to see him again. Life is life, you know. We have to pay our mistakes. Yeah. I'm gonna be here. Because I don't plan and die until I see him.
Where are we headed to right now?
Ahorita vamos a Playa de Tijuana.
What's out there?
Es un objetivo, tiene nombre, el Iceman.
The fugitive hunter in Tijuana just got a lead from the FBI. David Brand, a.k.a. the Iceman, is wanted for fraud. He was indicted in California 3 months ago and fled the country. The FBI believes he's hiding out in Tijuana.
David Brand, a.k.a. the Iceman. An American fugitive from San Diego, California. He is wanted by the FBI for impersonating an ICE agent, immigration officer. He was allegedly defrauding a lot of immigrants, taking money from them, doing a fake process to change their immigration status. He would say, if you give me more money, I will give you permanent residence here in the U.S. He allegedly defrauded people out of over $200,000.
Con intención de trabajar, de sobresalir, de hacer una mejor vida.
Yeah. A lot of people have been defrauded out of their life savings and their American dream. Yo, hija de inmigrantes. Mi papá cruzó el cerro 3 días.
Sí, se tocó.
Y por aquí se cruzó.
Y alguna persona se aprovecha de esa situación, algo personal, ¿no? Okay.
This could have been my family at one point many years ago. This feels personal.
The fugitive hunters got intel from the FBI, placing Brand's ex-wife in the upscale neighborhood of Playas de Tijuana.
You're getting a little quiet. That's when I know we're close. Nice neighborhood.
Como otra ciudad. Está a gusto, ¿no? Cerca de la playa.
Clearly our fugitive has a nice stash of cash somewhere. One right by the beach, too.
Este pasa a la derecha. No estamos solos. Sabemos que la esposa vive ahí.
This is the last known address they have for his wife. Not sure that he's in there. It's a Mercedes.
Ahí en la esquina se podrían quedar. Nosotros volteando de allá para acá, para no vernos tan evidentes juntos. Voy a echar frente de este, voy volteando para allá.
vista. A ver si vamos al objetivo, ¿no? A ver si llega o sale.
3 units stick out the location, ready to apprehend the fugitive outside the house.
Ahorita pues esperamos ver al objetivo.
So right now, they're hoping the Iceman has no idea that they're on his trail.
Unidad 1. Un hombre con barba está con el repartidor.
I don't think that's him.
Negativo, no es el objetivo. Es un 10-20 incorrecto.
¿Alguien se está metiendo en ese coche? Somebody just got in that car. ¿Alguien se está metiendo en ese coche?
Miré adentro del vehículo y no es él, solo viene la esposa.
¿La mujer?
Así es, solo es la esposa.
The fugitive hunters are trying to capture David Brand, wanted by the FBI for fraud and believed to be hiding out in Tijuana.
The wife just drove off. Her husband is a fugitive. An American fugitive in Mexico living the life.
Todas las unidades, al refugio, inmediatamente.
The agents get an urgent call about another American fugitive. They've been hunting this suspect for over a year. He's just been seen in the Refugio neighborhood on the east side of Tijuana, 20 miles away. Luis Rangel, from Los Angeles, was convicted for trafficking meth into the U.S. He violated his parole and fled to Tijuana.
Luis Rangel's wanted in the U.S. He looks very pleasant. He looks very non-threatening to me. He even has like a little smirk, little smile. They never look like in the movies, like what you think fugitives are gonna look like. This could easily be on a dating app. You never know who you're talking to. Actually, he's just your good old run-of-the-mill meth dealer.
Visual del fugitivo está como a 2 cuadras al sur. El objetivo lleva una camisa de color azul clara.
Yeah, I think they just got a call. They have a visual on someone.
Posible fugitivo a la derecha. Repito, posible fugitivo a la derecha.
Llegaron.
Policía.
Pásale para acá, ¿está bien, viejo? Ahí con las manos, quieto, quieto.
He's in cuffs.
¿Quién más está en la casa? ¿Quién más? Hay un reporte. Arma, droga.
They're questioning him right now. They're trying to verify if that is in fact Luis Rangel.
¿Dónde está tu identificación?
This is his photo. He looks a lot different. He's cut his hair, changed his look completely. But he has tattoos, and it's very... Here he comes. Yeah, his hair is shorter, changed facial hair.
Nosotros íbamos pasando y miramos a él y a ellos dos ahí parados y dijimos, le dijimos, ¿se parece a ese, no? Y luego él volteó y le dice, ¿qué pasó? Hizo eso, esto y todo el tatuaje en el cuello.
Ese es... He was walking to his house, gave him a nod. He nodded back and exposed his tattoos. That's how they knew that it was him. So he's cuffed and in the truck.
¿Qué onda, viejo? ¿Va a cotorrear o qué?
The team races back to headquarters with Rangel in custody.
That is high speed. I can't even describe the adrenaline right now. We got a fugitive. We're headed to the base to process him.
The agents process Louis Rangel for deportation.
What happened?
Yeah. I had to go down to the border.
How long ago was that? 3 years ago? Was that the first time? First time you got caught? Yeah.
The way you guys got me in front of all my neighbors and all that. Embarrassing.
Of course. You feel ashamed?
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a good guy or a bad guy?
Well, I know I'm a good guy.
You know you're a good guy. You're a good person. You made mistakes.
Yeah. No. Around, once you do, it all starts to come at you.
Do you feel that you had a choice, though? That you could have chose?
Growing up, that's all I got. That's all it was.
Yeah. It's never too late, man.
I know.
It's never too late. We always have a choice, right?
Always got hope.
Yeah.
Always got hope.
Way back home. It's his last few minutes in Mexico. I wonder what he's thinking. You got this. I believe in you. It's not too late.
No, I know.
The agents are back on the hunt for David Brand, aka the Iceman, wanted by the FBI for impersonating an immigration officer and defrauding victims out of hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Just got this photo from the main surveillance vehicle. There's a green car outside of his house. It looks like someone's inside that car. There's a green car outside of his house.
The fugitive hunters are staking out a house where they believe David Brand, aka the Iceman, may be hiding.
This guy just stepped out of that green car.
No sabría decir.
It's still unclear if that's him or not.
Dale, ahí va saliendo, ese saliendo, sigue.
The Iceman, he's been spotted. That's his wife. And that's the guy who got out of the green car. She's asking to see him. She's gonna say goodbye. He's telling his wife, you're gonna be okay, you have plenty to live off of for a long time. Let me talk to my son. He's experiencing a little bit of that destruction that he caused a lot of families.
The fugitive hunters take David Brand, the Iceman, to headquarters to process him for deportation.
I'm gonna try to talk to him. I'm gonna try to see if I can get his side of the story. Just see what he'll share with me.
Vino a visitar a su hijo. Decía que él no vivía en ese domicilio. Que tenía como una hora.
He was just there for 1 hour.
Se estaba cuidando. Él sabía que lo estaban buscando.
Oh my gosh.
Salió nomás para recoger algo del vehículo.
That is when you pounced. We either go now or we lose our opportunity potentially forever. So he saw you as you were getting out of the car.
Que se tuvo, pero como que trató de poner algo de resistencia. Fue rápido y pues salió todo bien.
You got him. That's amazing, amazing work today. He is declining to speak to me. In fact, he told the commander that he knows he's gonna be in prison for a very long time and doesn't expect to get out till he's well into his 70s. Here they are. The Iceman's last minutes in Mexico.
¿Algo que declarar, señor? ¿Anything to declare? No? Going to remain silent.
Are you a citizen? No, no, the same. Well, then take me to Mexico. I'm fine with it. Great. I'll stay. Let me stay here. Yeah, beautiful, right? They're waiting for you. Great. Okay, then. I know the rules. I know the rules. No, you don't. I know the rules. Yes, I do.
So many people think Mexico is a free-for-all. That you can commit any crime that you want in the U.S. and just make a run for the border and get across and it's home free and there are no consequences. But that's not true. There he goes. Off to face his charges in the USA.